All right, let's talk about web recon. We spend so much time hunting for open ports, trying to find those hidden directories, but what if I told you the most valuable clues aren't really hidden at all? What if there's this massive layer of intelligence that most of us are just completely missing because it's hiding in plain sight? No, really, just stop and think about that for a second. What if that one critical piece of information, the thing that cracks open a whole assessment, isn't buried in some obscure config file, but it's actually being served right up to every single person who visits the site?
And that is what we call content layer recon. It's all about finding the intelligence in what a website is already showing the world. It's in the HTML, the comments, the JavaScript files. This is the big blind spot where some of the juiciest clues are just sitting there, waiting.
So let's dive into those clues. Look, our standard tools are great. They're fantastic at checking for open ports or guessing file paths. They're powerful for sure, but they aren't designed to actually, read the notes that developers accidentally leave behind.
This is honestly the best way to think about it. Your network scanners are checking if the doors and windows are locked. Your directory brute forcers are trying to guess all the room numbers. But almost nothing is stopping to just peek inside the room and read the whiteboard that might have the meeting notes or even a password scribbled right on it.
And that, right there, brings us to our focus today. It's time to meet ReconSpider. This is a fantastic tool from the team at HackTheBox, and it's built specifically to find and read all those notes we've been talking about.
Okay, first things first, let's be super clear about what this tool is and what it isn't. It is a content layer mapper. It crawls a site, it extracts assets, we're talking emails, links, code comments, the whole shebang. It is absolutely not a replacement for Nmap or GoBuster. It serves a different and very specific purpose. This table really lays it all out, doesn't it? You can see how tools like Nmap, GoBuster, and Amass each own a specific layer: the network, the URL, the DNS. Well, ReconSpider is that missing piece of the puzzle. It's designed to focus entirely on that content layer. They don't compete with each other. They're designed to work together in your toolkit.
Okay, enough talk. Let's see how this thing actually works. And the best part? Getting ReconSpider up and running is ridiculously simple. Seriously, you can be ready to scan in like under 5 minutes.
It's really just 3 easy steps. 1, make sure you've got Python 3.7 or higher and the Scrapy library installed. 2, you just download and unzip the tool from XTB Academy. And 3, you run it with a single simple command pointing it right at your target. That is it. It's so incredibly straightforward.
So the scan finishes up. What did we actually find? Well, the tool generates this awesome little treasure map, a file called result.json. Let's pop the hood and take a look inside.
The output is just beautifully structured into 8 main categories. It finds everything from email addresses and external links to JavaScript files and form fields. Now, each of these can be valuable for sure, but there's one key in here that is just absolute gold, especially in CTFs and pentests. And that, my friends, is comments. And there it is. Bam. This is a real example of the kind of thing ReconSpider uncovers. It's just an HTML comment, totally invisible to a regular user, but it's sitting right there in the page's source code. Some developer left a simple note for their team, and in the process, left a massive, massive clue for an attacker. And this right here is exactly the point. Your typical automated scanner just isn't programmed to look for this kind of human-generated info. Developers leave credentials, internal network paths, and debug notes in comments all the time. ReconSpider is built for one reason: to find it.
So knowing what this thing finds is one thing, right? But knowing where to plug it into your process for maximum effect, that's crucial. Let's take a look at how ReconSpider fits perfectly into a professional recon workflow.
The ideal workflow is pretty clear. After you've confirmed your scope and everything, ReconSpider should be one of your very first steps. You run it, then you dig into that result.json file. The clues you find in there, maybe subdomains, API endpoints, interesting paths, that's what you feed into your other tools like Nmap and GoBuster. It makes the rest of your recon so much more focused and effective.
All right, to wrap this all up, let's quickly go over a couple of common mistakes. If you can avoid these pitfalls, you're going to make sure you get the absolute most value out of this tool. First up, whatever you do, please do not ignore the JS files that pop up. It is so easy to just glance over it, but modern web apps, they live and die by their JavaScript. This is where you're going to find hard-coded API keys and hidden API endpoints. It's a gold mine. So here's the pro move. Take every single file from that list and pull it into a tool like Burp Suite.
Get in there and manually inspect the code. Look for interesting strings. Test the endpoints it reveals. This is a critical step that a lot of people just skip right over.
Okay, second big pitfall. Don't assume that an empty result means nothing is there. For example, if the comments section comes back empty, it just means the tool didn't find any on the pages it was able to crawl. It doesn't mean they don't exist somewhere else on the site that wasn't linked.
So the big takeaway here is to always supplement the automated crawl with your own brain. Your intuition is powerful. If you see a part of the site that seems important but maybe wasn't linked from the homepage, go check it out manually. Trust the tool, but always verify it with your own expertise. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. Most people out there are still just checking for locked doors. But you now have a tool that's designed specifically to walk inside and read the notes left on the whiteboard. So the real question is, what critical secrets are you going to find that everyone else has walked right past?